Hold on to your popcorn because the music and sports universe just got shook. Argentine superstar Nicki Nicole has dropped the bomb. She's pregnant. Breaking late last night, the revelation sent fans spiraling through shock, disbelief, and a tornado of emotions. But wait, it gets juicier. The rumors are already flying that none other than Barcelona's teenage sensation Lamine Yamal might be the dad. The internet exploded, with obsessive fans scrambling to map out timelines, decode the relationship, and speculate what this scandalous twist means for the young duo. Social media is drowning in reactions from pure fan frenzy to fiery arguments, everyone desperate to uncover the truth behind the viral headlines. What cranks this drama up to 11? The story didn't just drop. It crept out via cryptic posts, deleted photos, and subtle hints igniting a wildfire of gossip. Questions linger. Did fans miss the clues? How will this shake up careers and private lives? And seriously, how did this scorching news finally escape into the public eye? This tale is all about fame, secrets, and curveball twists, and the world can't look away as the drama spins wildly before our eyes. Brace yourselves. Nicki Nicole, the 25-year-old Argentine music firecracker, has stolen millions of hearts with her soulful voice, magnetic stage swagger, and zero-filter authenticity. From her humble Rosario beginnings to dominating Latin America's biggest stages, Nicki has been adored not just for her talent, but for the raw, unfiltered emotion she dumps into every performance. Her fans, often young and obsessively loyal, feel like they've lived every victory, heartbreak, and vulnerable moment alongside her. But behind the glitter, sold-out arenas, and viral bangers like Colocao and Mamachula, her private life was mostly off-limits, until now. Lamine Yamal, the 18-year-old Barcelona soccer prodigy whose lightning rise has stunned the world. Known for blistering speed, jaw-dropping technical skill, and a calmness that belies his age, Lamine is one of La Liga's brightest young stars. And despite being barely out of his teens, he navigates fame with a maturity that earns respect, not just for his football wizardry, but for his off-field charm too. Every social media post, every subtle life hint, every appearance is dissected like forensic evidence. His skyrocketing popularity makes him impossible to ignore, both on and off the pitch. For months, the rumor mill quietly churned over these two rising stars. Cryptic posts, blink and you miss it sightings, and subtle interview nods kept fans salivating. Were they just mutual fans of each other? Two young icons colliding in music and sport? Or was there a secret connection brewing behind the scenes? Every carefully curated hint seemed to whisper a juicy secret only the eagle-eyed fans could catch. The stakes couldn't be higher. Nicki Nicole and Lamine Yamal both live in worlds that demand flawlessness, while every move is magnified under the relentless microscope of global scrutiny. Every gesture, every word, every smile is analyzed by millions of fans, paparazzi, and keyboard warriors. And now, with the bombshell of Nicki's pregnancy, the tension has hit stratospheric levels. This isn't just a personal life update. It's a recipe for worldwide speculation, heated debate, and obsessive emotional investment from fans and media alike. Hints had been stacking up for months. Observant social media users spotted deleted posts, cryptic captions, and enigmatic photos hinting at closeness between Nicki and Lamine. While some shrugged it off as coincidence or harmless fan teasing, others read it as a breadcrumb trail to a much bigger saga. Viewed in hindsight, these tiny clues now foreshadow the roller coaster of excitement, curiosity, and concern fans are riding today. Nicki's artistry, raw, vulnerable, and unfiltered, has always pulled fans in, creating a connection deeper than typical celebrity fandom. Her music spills truths about love, heartbreak, and resilience, striking a chord with listeners. Lamine, younger and still building his public persona, brings a different vibe. Youthful energy, athletic brilliance, and a surprising maturity that complements Nicki's emotive world. Together, their pairing sparks admiration, debate, and intrigue, a story practically begging for drama. The pregnancy bomb just added a whole new level of drama to an already headline-grabbing saga. Fans are now forced to re-examine every past interaction, public appearance, and cryptic social media post through a magnifying glass of suspicion. Questions swirl. How long have these two been sneaking around? What fallout will hit their careers, love lives, and public personas? And how on earth will they juggle fame with the looming chaos of parenthood? These questions weave a tense undercurrent, keeping the audience glued and hungry for each new twist. The tension's subtle foreshadowing is clear in the reactions of those in their orbit. Deleted photos, mysterious posts, and endless social media chatter suggest Nicki Nicole and Lamine Yamal are painfully aware of the spotlight and are strategically controlling what the world sees. This dance between exposure and secrecy pulls the audience even deeper into the drama. Fans across the globe are riding every emotional peak alongside the duo. Some cheer, some cringe, and others speculate wildly about the obstacles ahead. This frenzy proves the unstoppable power of celebrity storytelling in the digital age. It sparks obsession, fuels debates, and keeps everyone locked onto each pulse-pounding development. As everyone holds their breath for official word, one thing is obvious. This isn't just another celebrity headline. It's a tangled saga of fame, secrets, emotion, and the messy collision of two young lives under an unforgiving spotlight. Every new post, every vanished photo, and every cryptic caption piles on more intrigue, promising drama, suspense, and endless speculation by threading together the backgrounds, quirks, and public personas of Nicki Nicole and Lamine Yamal. This segment hooks the audience emotionally, cranks up tension for the pregnancy bombshell, and teases the conflicts and controversies that will explode in the next chapters. Fans are hooked, invested, and itching to see what happens next, setting the stage perfectly for upcoming segments that will dive into reactions, wild theories, and the fallout. The news of Nicki Nicole's pregnancy already sent social media into overdrive, but what went down in the next 24 hours turned the story into a full-blown storm of speculation, drama, and juicy intrigue. Fans, reporters, and even fellow celebs scrambled to catch up, and as every detail leaked, the tension around Nicki and Lamine hit fever pitch. It all kicked off with a string of cryptic Instagram stories from Nicki Nicole. A blurry baby onesie, a hand clutching a tiny coffee cup, and the ominous caption, "Big changes are coming," were screenshotted and shared like wildfire across fan pages. The hint was painfully obvious, and the internet collectively lost it. Fans scrambled to reconstruct timelines, speculating when the pregnancy might have first reached the public, or even Lamine Yamal himself. Meanwhile, Lamine's own social media antics poured gasoline on the fire. A smiling training session photo hid a tiny detail, a stroller-shaped keychain dangling from his gym bag. The comment section erupted. Was it a casual accessory, a sloppy hint, or a subtle nod to the pregnancy? Fans dissected every post and story, hunting for clues like detectives. Then the whispers hit, leaked messages. Screenshots supposedly showing texts between Nicki and Lamine circulated online, dripping with tension. One alleged message from Nicki read, "I'm scared of how everyone will react. I don't know if we're ready for this." Lamine's response, as shared online, "We'll figure it out together. Don't worry, we've got this." Authentic or fake? These messages cranked the drama up, layering raw human emotion onto a saga already sizzling under the spotlight. The public spectacle didn't quit there. Paparazzi snapped the duo during a private stroll, faces partially shielded, sharing what looked like a tense glance. Fans went wild with interpretations. Worry, excitement, hesitation, you name it. Each reading amped up the cinematic vibe, making the story feel like a real-life thriller unfolding in slow motion. The drama escalated when media outlets started calling friends and collaborators. A close friend of Nicki Nicole reportedly said, "She's happy, but also anxious." This isn't just about her. It's about both of them and how the world will react. That short comment humanized the saga, revealing that beneath the glitz and glamour were genuine fears and doubts. Lamine Yamal reportedly processed everything quietly, juggling career demands while facing a revelation that could define his young life. Fans immediately began piecing together timelines, scanning every public appearance, interview, and social media post for hints of their private connection. Speculation spiked further when Nicki appeared in a loose outfit during a performance, sparking online debates, video edits, and baby bump theories. Comment sections overflowed with guesses, drama, and judgment, proving just how hooked the audience had become on this unfolding celebrity soap opera. The saga flipped again during a live-streamed Q&A when Nicki Nicole spoke to fans in her classic cryptic style. She didn't confirm the pregnancy directly, but hinted at massive life changes. Life is full of surprises. Some are exciting, some are scary, but every moment teaches us something. Fans immediately read between the lines, cranking the suspense and hype to fever pitch. The tension was cinematic. Every word, glance, and gesture analyzed by thousands, turning a private revelation into an international spectacle. Meanwhile, whispers of subtle conflicts surfaced. Some insiders claimed a spat had erupted over when and how to spill the news publicly. Rumors about clashes between Nicki Nicole and Lamine Yamal over careers, media attention, and future plans added a very human layer of tension. True or not, these stories drove the narrative forward, and fans devoured each update like episodes of a binge-worthy series. This mix of public scrutiny, personal emotion, and relentless speculation shaped a story with flawless cinematic rhythm, quiet introspection, sudden social media blow-ups, heartfelt messages, and high-stakes public appearances. Fans rode every emotional wave, experiencing the highs and lows just like a perfectly edited drama series. As the day unfolded, the stakes skyrocketed. Every news outlet, fan account, and gossip page piled onto the story, confirming, questioning, or wildly speculating about the pregnancy and Lamine Yamal's alleged role as the father. The drama wasn't just about headlines, it was about the human story. Two young stars at the peak of their fame, juggling private upheavals under a relentless global microscope. This chapter perfectly sets the stage for what's next. Fan reactions, public statements, official confirmations, and the deeply personal journey of Nicki Nicole and Lamine as they tackle a life-changing revelation. The narrative stays emotionally charged, suspenseful, and cinematic, keeping fans glued and desperate for the next update. As the world processed the jaw-dropping news of Nicki Nicole's pregnancy, the emotional chaos hit instantly. Social media erupted with reactions from fans, celebrities, and commentators alike. Twitter threads became war zones of speculation. Instagram comments flooded with excitement, worry, and occasional shade. Memes, fan edits, and heartfelt posts poured in, showcasing the global obsession with the young couple's unfolding soap opera-level drama. Fans of Nicki Nicole flooded social media with heartwarming messages, "We've got you no matter what." And, "You've always been real with us and we'll always stand by you." Meanwhile, skeptics debated timing, circumstances, and Lamine Yamal's potential role as a rookie dad. The polarizing responses underscored celebrity culture at its peak. Strangers feeling entitled to judge the most intimate corners of two young lives. Paparazzi shots added fuel to the fire, showing Nicki wandering a quiet park, contemplative.